WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. Moments away, it'll be the Las Vegas Aces going up against the Los Angeles Sparks. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafiteni, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. And controlling the glass is how both of these teams try to control the game.
Yeah, and when you talk about controlling the game, Blake, you talk about pace and the number of possessions in the game as well. Rebounding teams can kind of control that.
Well, that's why you got to expect a physical, grinded-out tone. Old school basketball is my favorite.
Now here's Gray.
Hey, yo, right here!
Fires for three. That's good. And so Asia Wilson with the assist.
A lethal shooter from range. Back in 2017, Chelsea Gray was 48% for the year from deep. That was best in the WNBA.
Here's Talbot. Pass to Clarendon. To the middle. Stevens. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
With remarkable height and athleticism, Stevens works hard to inhale rebounds.
And she's got her first opportunity at the line here tonight.
On my research, something I remember from their last game, she was sensational at the free throw strike.
She was attacked, got to the line a ton, and then cashed in on her chances.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Talbot. Now Stevens. Clarendon. Gray defending. Back to Stevens. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Clarendon. Stevens with it. She's guarded by Wilson. The shot by Stevens, no good. And the Aces with possession. Now here's Wilson. She's guarded by Stevens. To the inside. And stolen by Asia Wilson. Pass to Gray. Back to Young. And here's Wilson. Kicks it out to Plum. Wilson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nervous when she first entered the league, but Wilson is established now, especially down low.
Well, guys, Asia Wilson continues to demonstrate why she's a top defender.
The 2022 WNBA Defensive Player of the Year, Asia Wilson takes defense very seriously, and she expects her teammates to do the same. You just gotta love how she sets the tone.
The Sparks call timeout.
Yeah, I think the coach is trying to take the wind out of their sails here. They're on the wrong end of a run, and need to sort things out offensively and defensively.
Yeah, things were starting to spiral out of control on them a little bit, and a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Yeah, exactly, Brian.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Talbot. On to the left side wing. Now Clarendon. Here's Brown. That's good, and it's Lasia Clarendon with the assist.
Look at how solid Brown's mechanics are. Zero hesitation on the catch-and-shoot bucket.
Outside Plum. Wilson. She's guarded by Stevens. Wilson in the post. Working on Stevens. And again, it's Asia Wilson.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking them down right now.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Talbot. Stevens. And best break an illegal pick was set. That got the ref's attention.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
And I'd go along with it. To me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
Now here's Gray. Wilson. She's guarded by Stevens. Wilson, left side. Outside Young. Again, Las Vegas.
Yeah, they've got themselves in front right now with some outstanding shooting right off the bat. You like to see that aggression early on.
It's been just an absolute clinic at that end of the floor. They're filling it up.
Clarendon with it. Gray defending. Outside Clarendon. Lexi Brown on the wing. That three off the mark. The Aces leading. Inside, Wilson. Yes!
Asia Wilson.
Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
They're going on a nice little run here.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Clarendon, Gray defending. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Plum. Here's Wilson. Talbot pulls it in.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Count that bucket.
Showing she is more than just a shooter. Lexi Brown takes it inside for two.
Wilson in the post. She's guarded by Stevens. Clarendon with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Stokes. Outside Plum. Wilson. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Plum. Fires the three. Las Vegas the rebound. Here's Wilson. Good for another bucket. She's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves.
And the Sparks call time here. And already just a little bit into the season, the elite teams are starting to separate themselves.
Yeah, and for the teams in the opposite position, this is a critical time as well. You don't want to dig too big of a hole.
Absolutely. With the level of competition in the WNBA, it's not easy to get back into playoff position once it hits the midway point of the season.
Stripped away. To the paint. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Look, I'm a fan of Clark's willingness to absorb contact. The best part is she's not a bad free throw shooter either.
And she sinks the second. The Sparks trailing. Talbot, guarded by Young. To the middle. Out to Nurse. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call. And here are the Aces now. And here's Colson. Off with the layup.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Here's Hamby. Pass to Alama. 5 to shoot. Talbot lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Young. And here's Bell. Colson. She's guarded by Alaman. Up top, Clark. Colson. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Defensively, they've been a step slow early on.
Allowing too many open shots. They've seemed a little sluggish.
Amby outside. Pass to Nurse. The 3.
2 minutes
And
remaining.
she's good on the 3 ball.
Love the selfless, intelligent play by Hamby. Puts the ball into the wide open shooter's hands.
And here's Bell. Up top, Clark. Now Colson. Misses from short range. Pass to Talbot. Buries it down low.
Talbot with the shot. Julie Allman with the dime.
Now Colson. Here's Bell. Young.
Give her space. Don't give her space.
Goes up again. Hamby grabs the miss.
They've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass today. I love to see that kind of effort.
And it's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Off the mark there with the three. Outside Young. Down low. Gustafson. Can't get it to fall. Now the Sparks with it. They trail by 6. Now here's Alaman. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Talbot. 6 feet out. That shot off.
Being that close to the hoop, I thought she had enough room to nail that one. Tough break for D. Took the hit.
Side out.
And drew the whistle.
But she was late to get there. The ref couldn't give her a free pass on that one.
Substitution for the Aces. Kia Stokes. Asia Wilson.
Goes to the reverse
Asia
layup and
Wilson.
drops it in.
Well, few young players have the wide array of offensive tools that Wilson has. She really has a polished
That's the end of the
And
first
we've
quarter.
reached the end of the first quarter.
The Los
The
Angeles
Aces
Sparks.
on top.
14. Las Vegas. 22.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
You know, it's really about limiting your mistakes, and they've done that here in the first.
And I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways to widen that turnover margin.
Outside Young. Back to Wilson. It's stolen by Honshu. Nurse with it. Now Young defending. Pass to Stevens. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kia Nurse.
Nice vision by Nurse, the Canadian, moving the ball well.
Outside Plum. Wilson. She's guarded by Stevens. Yep,
Asia
that one
Wilson.
goes.
Very well done. Confident
Kelsey
and
Plum.
composed, as always.
So it's the Sparks now. 8-point game. The first pick in the 2017 draft, Kelsey Plum struggled a bit as a rookie.
Yeah, she was under 35% from the field. Plum had a rough start, but Kelsey didn't get discouraged, worked on her game, worked on getting stronger, and Kelsey earning a spot as a first-team All-WNBA selection and winning a championship as well.
Wilson, right side. Pass to Stokes. Back to Wilson. And she banks in the
Asia
layup.
Wilson.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
And it's the Sparks ball. They trail by 7. Now here's Alaman. Back to Brown. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Pass to Wilson. And here's Plum. She's covered by Brown. 6 to shoot. Here's Wilson. Score the basket
Asia
for her
Wilson.
10th make. 10 for 12. That's 82%. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Nurse outside. Pass to Stevens. Shoots over Wilson. The shot by Stevens, no good.
They didn't give her any breathing room to take that shot, and that's exactly what they should be doing.
Not much
Chelsea
resistance
Gray.
on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
And here is Nurse from past the arc. The rebound by Asia Wilson.
And they continue to control the glass.
I think they've been the more physical team, guys, and that's why they're ahead.
Chelsea
Usually the
Plum.
more physical, more aggressive team wins the game. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Nurse outside. The 3 ball. Here's Hahn.
It's tough
Las
to
Vegas
stop
foul
Han
call.
playing inside, not only
Kia
because of her
Stokes.
size, but also because of how well she
Personal
uses
foul,
that
teams
size.
first.
And she's got her
Team
first
foul.
free throws of the night right here.
At the line for Los Angeles. Hahn.
And that's good as she hits both shots.
Timeout for the
Now a
Aces.
timeout called by Las Vegas.
All right, fans, let's give some applause for your Los Angeles dancers.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Wilson left side. Good, and it's
Asia
Chelsea
Wilson.
Gray who picks up the assist.
They own the paint right now, 10 straight coming from the inside.
They are constantly finding lanes to the hoop, getting great looks in tight.
Outside Clarendon. Stevens hits it from three-point range.
Stevens trifecta.
They are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Gray outside. Wilson, she's guarded by Stevens. Hahn grabs the miss.
Well, got it in close, but credit the tight defense for forcing the miss.
Defense like that ups the degree of difficulty on that shot by about what? I'd say 300%?
308% maybe.
Okay, I like that.
Inside. Wilson with
Asia
the bucket.
Wilson.
The more touches she gets, the more the lead grows.
The Sparks trailing. Clarendon with it. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Nurse outside. Pass to Brown. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Aces ball. Substitution on the court.
Now the Aces with it. Here's Stokes. She's covered by Hahn. Plum with it. Wilson right side. To the inside. And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it.
LA ball.
And here's Clarendon. With her first shot attempt. Here's Hahn. Count it.
The long arms of Han Shu coming in handy there.
The Aces leading. Here's Gray. Wilson in the post. Defended by Nurse.
Asia
That one
Wilson.
falls.
They're finding lanes to the hoop
Los
every
Angeles
time
calls
down.
timeout.
5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
And the Sparks call time here. One of the stories here, Asia Wilson getting it done today.
She's been attacking the rim with force. They need to deny her the ball in the paint. Keep her away from the buckets.
Watch the cutter, watch the
Pass to
cutter.
Talbot. Now Brown. She's guarded by Plum. 5 on the clock. Kelsey Plum with a steal. Fast break, Las Vegas. Up ahead. And Gray gets it to
Chelsea
go.
Gray.
Boy, they have gotten hot here in the second quarter. It's no wonder they're in front.
And this field goal percentage, probably not sustainable, but if they can stay close, they'll run away with this game like a bank robber fleeing the scene.
14 feet out. Wilson pulls it down.
A little overly ambitious that time. Try to hit a shot in the face of that D.
And she uses the glass on the layup.
Pays great attention to detail. Gray is alert and constantly looking for open teammates.
Pass to Clarendon. Down low. Stolen by Chelsea Gray. Wilson with it. Hamby on her. Gray outside. Wilson. And the layup's good off the glass.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots.
They have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely on the other side, really not much resistance put up.
Pass to Wilson. Now Stokes. Gray. Clarendon covering. Took the opportunity when she saw it.
Man, this offense just continues to impress.
Getting hotter and hotter, and really, they're just cooking right now.
What's the temperature to boil water at?
375? I could be way off.
Whatever it is, they're at that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Sparks able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Brown. She's guarded by Plum. Shot clock at 5. Here's Talbot. And it's blocked by Asia Wilson.
The great length of Wilson, it really aids her rejecting shots. Asia's normally top 5 in the league in shot blocks.
Over to the wing.
Hey, yo, right here!
And it's good.
Asia
Assisting on the
Wilson.
play was Kelsey Plum.
She's really pummeled these defenders today, no matter who has been on her.
Past Alama. Hamby. Here's Brown. Shoots the 3. Wilson pulls it down.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Now Talbot. To halt the run. No good on the layup.
Boy, she made a mess of that finish.
Yo, look
Wilson. She's covered by Hamby.
Yo, yo, yo.
And again, it's Asia Wilson.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint. They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Exactly. No need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter. The ball is in your court.
Nice work there to contest the finish inside.
Yeah, they got the shot they wanted, but her defense laid waste to those plans.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. They dominate.
The Los Angeles Kings. 33. The Las Vegas Aces. 53.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. And you know, Asia Wilson has been really making it happen.
Yeah, double-double already. I mean, this sort of energy, it really just energizes your whole team.
Yeah, this has been so much fun to watch. The way she's impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. It's going to be hard to slow her down.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Talbot. Beyond the arc. Asia Wilson grabs the board.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
There's the triple. Talbot, no good.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her, desperately needs her to start burying those shots.
Get outside! Get outside! Come on!
Wilson, left side. Stokes.
Ah,
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be over the back call here.
She looked a little clumsy on that
Second
one.
personal
Not
foul.
going to get away with that.
Yeah, she climbed all over her. You know, it's funny, I was just looking at the officiating manual. I'm pretty sure there's a picture of that in there.
Now here's Brown. She's guarded closely. Outside Clarendon. Pass to Stevens. Clock at 4. Puts up a 3.
right here!
On. Great positioning on the putback.
They get one to drop. 1 of 4 here in the third.
Now here's Gray. Clarendon covering. And here's Stokes. Wilson. Out to Gray. Over Clarendon. And she sinks that
Chelsea
one,
Gray.
hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Excellent creativity and decisiveness as a ball handler. Gray is no stranger to initiating some offense.
Inside. On. Yep, that one goes.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Timeout for the
And the
Aces.
Aces call time here.
Here we go, fans. Put your hands together for your Los Angeles Sparks dancers.
Gray with it. She's got 7. Wilson, right side.
Don't give her space! Hey, yo, right here! Out!
Pass to Plum. Wilson. She's guarded by Stevens.
Hey, yo, right here!
Wilson in the post. Working on Stevens. Wilson can't hit. Nurse outside. Out to the right wing. Stevens with it. Picked up by Plum. Just 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Young with the steal. Pass to Gray. Wilson. Rebounded by Kia Nurse. Here's Talbot. Guarded by Young. And the shot is good.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
Young with it. Wilson with it. She's guarded by Stevens. Wilson in the post. Working on Stevens. And good that
Asia
time.
Wilson.
She is putting on a clinic out there, really the centerpiece of their offense.
Outside Clarendon. To the right side. Here's Talbot. Guarded by Young. On, no good.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Wilson in the post. She's guarded by Stevens.
Asia
And that
Wilson.
one's good. Wilson.
The leading scorer in this game, the dominant figure today. I mean, there's just no doubt about what she can do on the court.
Nurse outside. That's good, and it's Lasia Clarendon with the assist.
After shooting easily 40% on threes in college, Nurse was under 30% her rookie season in the WNBA. Just shows you how huge the adjustment is to the professional game.
Wilson, right side. And she converts the
Asia
layup.
Wilson.
It's hard to find fault with anything she's doing this quarter. Well, offensively at least.
Hey, call it out!
Outside Clarendon. Out to the left wing. Back to Stevens. Clock at 6. Pass to Talbot. From deep. And the Sparks, another three.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Here's Plum. Rebound by the Sparks.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
To the left wing. Here's Talbot, guarded by Young. Nurse outside. No good on the triple.
She had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
And stolen by Clarendon. Pass to Talbot. Stevens. Now here's Clarendon. Wilson with the steal. Now Clarendon. Here's Nurse. That's good, and it's Leisha Clarendon with the assist.
Such a solid shooter. Nurse has a quick release, makes her dangerous off the tee.
Timeout called the Aces. So both teams changing it up here. And here's Colson. Young, defended by Nurse. Wilson, right side. Lays it up and banks it in.
I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
That might make the defense even worse, but that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed from right around the rim.
Hamby outside. Nurse. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. And the basket by Hamby.
Tons of action these days in pro hoops is off the pick and roll. Nurse reads the play well, sets up some points.
And Erica Hamby earned her first All-Star nod during her 7th year in the league.
And you just admire Hamby's determination. She didn't average double figures until year 5. But every season she's improved her game, becoming a champ with Las Vegas in 2022.
Pass to Wilson. Over Hamby. They get it back. Second chance shot with 1 on the clock. Can't capitalize inside. This Spark squad struggling. Nurse, left side. Aleman.
2 minutes remaining.
Hamby outside. There's the 3. And there's the foul. It'll be on Kia. That is her first foul of the game.
Into the lineup for Los Angeles, Lexi.
Here's Colson. Pass to Stokes. Wilson. She's covered by Hamby. Wilson in the post. Hamby on her. A nice shot by Wilson.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
Now here's Aleman. Guarded closely.
Hey, yo, right here.
Stokes with the rebound. And it's the Aces with the ball. 22 was their biggest lead.
Yo, watch her.
Here's Wilson. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
This defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. Their offense in the paint hasn't been up to par.
Nurse outside. Past Aleman. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Here's Wilson. Soft touch
Asia
off the
Wilson.
glass.
I mean, they're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Here's Brown. Another three for the Spartans.
A confident shooter from deep. When Brown finds just a little space on the perimeter, he wastes no time firing
The
away.
Los Angeles
And-
Sparks, 55. The Las Vegas Aces, 71.
And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. Now Alemán.
Watch ball!
That's tipped. Young with the steal. To the paint. Bell. Chalk up two
Kirsten
right there.
Coming into the league as a great passer, Young has that radar on her, knowing where everyone is on the court.
Now here's Alemán. Tight defense on her. Pass to Brown. Lets the three fly. It falls for her fifth field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Here's Colson. She's guarded by Alemán. They get a hand on it. Alemán with the steal. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Left side Young. And she
Jackie
drops
Young.
it in from the low post.
Assist from
Keeping Young out of the
Sydney
paint has
Colson.
to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Now here's Alemán. She's guarded closely. Pass to Hahn. Shoots from 12. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Going on the attack. Zhu making short work of the mid-range.
Now Colson. Knocked loose. Now Bell. She's guarded by Stevens. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Now here's Nurse. Guarded by Young. Great D that time from Jackie Young. And here are the Aces now. The lead is 15. Now here's Alemán. From the top of the key. It's rebounded by Jackie Young.
The defenders cannot lose track of her because usually that shot will go down.
Here's Plum. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. To the middle. Great pass to set up the land.
She's starting to turn it on now after a slow start.
Now the Aces with it. 22 was their biggest lead. Pass to Plum. Bell. She's guarded by Stevens. Down low. Young. That one, no good. Nice D from Kia Nurse. Alemán with it. Outside Stevens. Another three for the Sparks.
Well, they needed a run to get back into this game, and they got
Las
it.
Vegas
Yeah, and it
calls
wasn't
timeout.
just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been terrific too during this crucial stretch.
Absolutely, Brian. You need both sides of the ball to get back in this game.
Give him a hand, fans.
And here are the Aces now. It's a 10-point game. Shoots from the line. Rebound by the Sparks.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish her there.
Stephanie Talbot
The
with
ball
the good.
movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
With a good motor and high level of activity, Stevens has become a force on defense.
Pass to Talbot. And she makes good on the layup.
Well, nothing was going down for her in the first half, but since the break, she has been on target.
Gray outside. And here's Bell. To the inside. And that one's
Kia
good.
Stokes.
Well, the bucket's a bit fewer and further between lately.
Yeah, this game just has a different complexion than it had just a short time ago. Suddenly that lead isn't looking as cozy.
Inside. Here's Stevens. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
A good job on the glass. They're working inside.
They're battling, and that's helped them craft this lead.
It set a tone for the team.
Here's Young. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark.
She has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it really hasn't affected the team that much.
Hey, yo, right here.
Clarendon with it. Just 5 on the clock. The tray. The Sparks get it back. Pass to Stevens. Goes back up. That miss drops her to 5 of 12 field goals made. To the inside. Bell. Yes.
Kirsten Bell.
Great play by Chelsea
Assist
Gray
goes
to
to
set it up.
Chelsea
Didn't have to
Gray.
slow down at all. That lead pass was timed perfectly.
Now here's Clarendon. Not a lot of room. Here's Talbot. Left side, Stevens. Clarendon. The floater. And she lays it up and in.
You have to have perfect timing to knock down the teardrop.
The Aces leading. Gray right side. Stevens grabs the board. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Pass to Talbot. And out of bounds,
It'll be
the
a
Aces
turnover.
will take it.
Aces
That is
ball.
such a careless pass.
Substitution
You
for
gotta
the
keep
Aces.
your head in the game.
Asia Wilson.
Here's Young. Now Wilson. Good on the shot.
Asia
They've
Wilson.
been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Leisha Clarendon attacking. And down it goes. 2 points.
2 points.
Wilson outside. Down low. Young. Rebound by the Sparks.
She's had an off game, but her team has been able to pick up the slack and get it done here today.
Pass to Clarendon. Hahn.
Keep moving, move around.
Brown inside. She's guarded by Plum. The offensive rebound. Out of bounds. It'll be Aces ball.
Aces ball.
Here's Gray. Outside Plum. Now here's Wilson. She's guarded by Stevens.
Yo, watch Cutter, watch Cutter.
Wilson with it. Working on Stevens.
Cut.
6 to shoot. Outside Young. Takes the 3. And the Aces another 3.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be
Los
happy
Angeles
to be
calls
on the
timeout.
receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
And the Sparks call time here.
They'd seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a message to their team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points and running against them in the paint.
Maybe it's more of help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something. Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest
2 minutes
calls for an
remaining in the
official to
game.
make.
2 minutes.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls
Asia
like that.
Wilson.
It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Well, with the points she's racked up in the paint, she's really taken some pressure off their perimeter shooters.
To the paint. Here's Stevens. The rebound by Asia Wilson.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
Las Vegas
No,
foul
she'll
call.
be happy to get this
Chelsea
period
Gray.
over and
First
done
personal
with
foul,
and
team
just
first.
start fresh.
First team foul. At the line for
She hits the second from the line.
Not as productive of a trip to the line as she'd have liked. They really need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Pass to Wilson. Uses the glass to
Asia
finish the
Wilson.
layup.
Was not phased at all by the bigger defender on her. And in the low block, I thought she might be a little phased.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that would be her comfort zone, but hey, she she looked pretty comfortable right there, didn't she?
Outside Clarendon. Here's Stevens. Again, the miss by the Sparks. To the middle. The lead pass was put in
Asia
just the
Wilson.
right spot to produce the layup.
Might as well tack a few more points in the lead, I suppose. This is going to be a dominant win for them.
Dominant is the right word for it, Tim. This one was about as one-sided as it gets.
One-way traffic, jeez.
Launches it. A nice shot by Talbot.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
And Asia Wilson
Wilson.
again.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
And just look how happy their coach is.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Stevens. Shoots over Young. The shot by Stevens, no good. And it's the Aces with the ball. 22 was their biggest lead. Now Wilson. And here's Stokes. Over Hahn. With the second effort. They get it again. Back to Wilson. And another shot. Misses. So it's the Aces winning this one easily.
End of the game.
A solid win on the road for them.